Not bad, it's a subtle vibration. I just wonder if it's going to go to the high-speed spin. It's not that bad of a vibration. It's past my bedtime. It's like after 6 a.m. or something. And it did go into the high-speed spin, even with me interrupting the run cycle, extending it. It's at full throttle. Alright, I took out the tray and dumped out all the remaining water that was in there while it was spinning. And that's what I do. I'll always leave the lid open and the tray out. Make sure that any water, evaporates. And here in Phoenix, this is my only source of air conditioning in this room, and that's not on for most of the day when it's really hot. So any water, trapped water, I leave those open too until it all evaporates, and eventually it does rather quickly than normal, because it's hotter here in Phoenix, and this room gets very hot. I'm just babbling. I'm tired. Sorry. Remove the magnet. Alright, that's all she wrote. Now on to the dryer. I already put 2 Botanical Mist dryer sheets in there. Oh, this is heavy. I hope there's not a washcloth in there. Nope. Okay. Come here. It's a big load. I already cleaned out the lint filter from the dryer. All right, come to me. Time dry. Regular 1 hour. Make sure they dry. I want to apologize ahead of time for breaking this video up into so many parts. I'm going to confess something to you. When I saw how slick the water still was after the first rinse, well, it wasn't the first rinse, I was like, no, this is going to need more rinses. I took this tray out, set it on top of here, and then let it go to the final rinse. And then when it was done, I went in and I was going to do just a regular rinse, but the regular rinse adds very little water, no matter how heavy the load is. So I started the mixed normal cycle again, and just did it, like I was showing you if anybody noticed. It was cold temperature, light soil level, high speed spin, no extra rinse, no pre-soak, no oxy, no steam clean. And that whole cycle was 48 minutes long, which was not very long. I could have done quick wash, I didn't think about that. And that was the third rinse. And then the fourth rinse was the final rinse. On towels and whites on this one, I would give them 5 rinses. It automatically will give you 2 rinses without adding the extra rinse. The extra rinse will give you 3 rinses. I wish that one had that option of a third rinse. I let it go through the 3 rinses, and then when it's done, I go back and add 2 more rinses, and the Downy will dispense into the washer on the final rinse, on the fifth rinse. And that's just to ensure that most of the detergent gets out. Now, onto the detergent about it. This is normal, regular Tide liquid detergent. I did use way too much for this load and the amount of water. That's why they said it's important to get high efficiency detergents for high efficiency washers. It would have rinsed out a whole lot easier if I would have had high efficiency soap. And I do have it in pods. So next time I know, I mean, it was a large load of towels, heavy load of towels. Do it on bulky sheets, deep water. Then I could use, a full cap. It would have been proper for the amount of water. And of course the rinses would have been the proper amount of water as well. If I want to do another load of towels later and I want to do a low water, then I'm going to have to use the pods. Or if this is done by then we'll have a high efficiency detergent again. I did like the Tide Ultra. I will get that again. But I ran out of the what's it called? The Gain fireworks? No, flings. I ran out of the flings, and that's okay. I want to try the Tide with Febreze pods, the green ones. So, enough of that. It's time for me to go to bed. These should be completely dry with the amount of time and the temperature setting I put them in. By the time I wake up, and I usually wake up around 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon to be at work by 7. So, have a good night, everyone, or good day. Bye.